Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? We're just going to review the scores, and then we're going to get on to Friday's slate and do some picks. There's only 6 games for Friday, so it should be a short video here today. First, we had the Islanders taking on Buffalo. The Islanders won that game 5-2. We got that one right. The Rangers took on the Devils, easily handled the Devils 6-1. The Rangers did, so we got that one right. Carolina, they were down in the game, but then they came back and beat Detroit 5-2. Probably the best comeback of the night was this next game, Philadelphia against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh looked like they totally had control of the game, and Philadelphia definitely clawed their way back in and even won in regulation. That was a great win. So we got that one right. Next game, Winnipeg over Montreal 4-3. We got that one right. Then the Tampa-Chicago game. Chicago lost that game 3-2. We got that one wrong. Florida took care of Nashville 5-4. We got that one right. Then Columbus and Dallas. I had picked Dallas, and I think on another night, Dallas could have easily won this game. I mean, they had a brutal penalty called against them with 3 minutes left in the game after they were down 3-0, fought back, got 2 goals. And if anyone takes the time to go watch the last 4 minutes of that game, I think the penalty was called with about 3 minutes left in the game. And it was just, it was a brutal penalty that shouldn't have been called. Anyway, none of that matters. Columbus won the game 3-2, so we got that one wrong. Calgary bounced back, beat Ottawa 7-3. We got that one wrong. But then Vancouver took care of Toronto 3-1. We got that one right. So best bet was Winnipeg. We got that one right. So best bets at 4-4. The 3 games I parlayed, I got the Islanders and Philly right. Chicago didn't come through for me, unfortunately, else it would have been an amazing night. For my regular picks, I went 7-3, which brings my record since I've been doing my videos again, 36-28. So that was okay. Now let's get on and do some picks. Washington and Boston. Boston 5-4-1 with a current overtime decision. Halleck is confirmed in net for Boston against the Washington team that's 7-2-1 with a current 4-game winning streak. Samsonova is listed for Washington. Washington's in first with 30 points in the Mass Mutual East, tied with the Islanders actually. Boston in fourth with 27 points. The teams had a full day of rest. They played each other on the 3rd when the Capitals won that game 2-1 in a shootout. The Capitals lead the season series 2-1. I think Boston's going to come out hard here. Having the lead in that last game and then Washington coming back and taking it into overtime and then winning into a shootout. I just see Boston winning this game in regulation, actually. I can't see them letting Chara come back into Boston wearing a Capitals jersey and winning again. So I'm taking Boston here as my first pick to beat Washington. Next game, Tampa and Chicago. Chicago 6-3-1 with a current overtime decision. Tampa 7-3-0 with a 6-game winning streak. Chicago has Subban listed in net, and Tampa has McElhinney listed in net. Tampa's first with 33 points, tied with Carolina in the Discover Central. Chicago sitting in fourth alone with 29 points. This is a back-to-back for these teams. Tonight's game was a good game, but the Hawks fell to the Lightning in overtime as the time expired. Like right at the buzzer, the puck crossed the goal line, and Tampa won that game 3-2. Tampa has a 3-0 lead in the season series here. Kane had an assist, I think, and that I think puts about 11 points in the last 5 games. At the end of 2, Hawks led 2-0. Then Tampa in third period comes back, and the Chicago team, I mean, little different goalie matchup here. I think it's a good one, actually, and I'm going to go with Chicago. I'm going to stick with Chicago to pull out a win against this Tampa team and stop their winning streak. That's my second pick, Chicago to beat Tampa. Next, we've got St. Louis against the LA Kings. LA is 6-2-2 with a current 1-game losing streak. Jonathan Quick is listed in net for the Kings. St. Louis 6-4-0 with a current 3-game winning streak. Binnington listed in net for St. Louis. They're second with 28 points, one behind Vegas in the Honda West. LA Kings, they're 6th with 22 points. The Blues' last game was a 3-2 win against Anaheim. The Kings last played Arizona and lost 3-2. Kings lead the season series 3-1. St. Louis has got a crazy road record. They're 9-2-0 on the road this year, and this could be the game where Tarasenko comes back. I think the Blues are trending upwards. I think LA, since their winning streak, have been trending the other way. I see the Blues easily handling LA here and getting the win. So St. Louis to beat LA, another pick. Then we've got Anaheim against Colorado. Anaheim in really rough shape with a brutal last 10 of 1-7-2 with a current 2-game losing streak. Gibson's listed in net for Anaheim. Against Colorado, that's 6-4-0 with a current 1-game winning streak. Grubauer is listed in net for Colorado. Anaheim's in last, 8th place with 17 points in that Honda West division. Colorado, 25 points. Tied with Minnesota. The Avalanche blanked San Jose 4-0 in their last game, and the Ducks lost their last game to St. Louis 3-2. Teams played twice in January, a game apiece in this series, 3-2 win for the Avalanche and a 3-1 win for the Ducks. You have to like the Avalanche here. I mean, they're plus 13 in goal differential, while the Ducks last place are minus 21. The Ducks are in games, and I know they're fighting hard right now, but they just can't seem to close, so I got to go Colorado. Colorado's going to be my pick to beat Anaheim. Then we've got Minnesota against Arizona. Arizona 4-4-2 with a current 1-game winning streak. Antti Ranta is listed in net for Arizona against Minnesota, 6-3-1, current 1-game losing streak. Talbot listed in net for Minnesota. They're in 4th with 24 points in the Honda West. Arizona sits 5th with 23 points. The Wild suffered a loss to Vegas 5-1 in their last game. The Coyotes found a win against the LA Kings 3-2 in their last game. This is a first meeting between these teams this season. I just mentioned that the Wild suffered a loss to Vegas 5-1, but the Wild did not play like they lost 5-1. I like this Minnesota team. I've said that before. I'll say it again. I think this is a easy bounce back game for Minnesota. I've taken Minnesota to beat Arizona here. On to the last game, Vegas against the San Jose Sharks, 4-5-1, current 1-game losing streak for the Sharks. Devin Dubnyk is listed in net for the Sharks. Vegas 7-3-0 with a current 4-game winning streak. Marc-Andre Fleury is listed in net for Vegas. They're first, 29 points in the Honda West. San Jose 7th with 18 points. The Golden Knights played another strong home game when they defeated Minnesota 5-1. The Sharks lost their last game 4-0 to Colorado. Teams have only played each other once, and Vegas won that game 3-1 back in the middle of February. Vegas is playing well. This is the beginning of a road trip, I guess, for Vegas, and I'm going to look at an upset here, and I'm going to go the San Jose Sharks. San Jose to beat Vegas. That's going to be my pick there. Minnesota to beat Arizona, Colorado to beat Anaheim, St. Louis to beat the LA Kings, Chicago to beat Tampa, and Boston to beat Washington. My best bet, I'm going to make that my Minnesota play, and I'm going to parlay Boston, St. Louis, and Minnesota in that parlay as well. Saturday is coming, 12 games. It should be a lot of fun. I hope everyone has a great Friday, end of the week here. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.